James Gomez is the Regional Director for the policy think tank Asia Centre. He joins us now via Skype from Singapore. Good to have you with us, James. Are these migrants being made a scapegoat for the spread of the virus, do you think?
Well, I think it's an initial PR exercise by the government to target these undocumented migrant workers. But really, I mean, we are really speaking about 5 million migrant workers in Malaysia, almost 3 million of them are undocumented, and the total population of migrant workers is equivalent to the current resident population of Singapore. So that's a lot of people that the Malaysian government, needs to address, especially if it's thinking about testing them. But however, I think the issue is a lot more complex because at this time, we are only looking at the Malaysian government as a whole, and we are looking at perhaps at the immigration department. But really, the number of the problem really lies with the employers who actually employ these workers and house them in very, very horrible conditions. And also the other authority that we need to look at are the municipal authority, because the municipal authority are responsible for the vacant land, government land, as well as giving the appropriate permissions for buildings to be used as hostels for workers. But many built-up buildings in the urban area have clear guidelines about them being used for hostel living. So municipal authorities actually need to give permission, health and security measures, building fire and safety standards, as well as a license to operate, such urban properties as hostels. So you see a triple mix of, the federal government, municipal authorities, and the employers who are collectively responsible for this situation.
Okay, but surely this treatment is simply going to send migrants further into hiding, isn't it? It's not going to encourage them to seek treatment if they're suffering COVID-19 symptoms. Hence, the disease will spread further.
Yes, I mean, it's not only a question of, seeking treatment. I think the larger question is who will pay for it. Currently, the Malaysian government has passed the buck to the employers, and the employers have passed the buck there. And what we are seeing really is the situation down in Kuala Lumpur or just the Greater Selangor area. But I think there's another big issue down in the southern state in Johor, where the large Iskandar construction projects over different areas such as Forest City, Danga Bay, Puteri Harbour and Medini. That's something that has not come to light, and that is another, dangerous situation one has to monitor if we are looking at Malaysia as a whole. And I think, this is where the problem is.
Okay, good to talk to you, sir. Many thanks indeed, James.